Hey guys, Champ here. Good to have you all back. So today we'll be pulling a few ancient shards for the 2x event and champion chase on my friend's account as usual. So we got this Volcanos Fumor, incredibly, absolutely insane looking dude. Wow, he is crazy. So hopefully we'll get him. He's a boosted chance. He's a defensor, so that's also quite useful because defense champions are usually pretty good. They're like attack champions, but they're harder to kill. So we've got 33 to pull, and then I think we might buy some more. Oh, epic! First off, Arwid Quivergrass. Never I've gotten her on one of my alts, but I've never checked her skills out. So War Maiden's pretty good, and Frozen Banshee is alright, but when you got this many legendaries as my friend's account does, rares are just meat. Oh, started off with an upper epic again. Tomo is a nice epic as well. That's pretty funny. They're almost exactly the same. One epic to start them off and then nothing else. Would be better if they were legendaries, of course, but we've got 13 more. Well, 3 more after this. Epic to start. Oh, 2 epics! Crimson Helm and Grunt. Oh, 3 epics! Oh, Grush to make 4 epics! 5 epics! This is crazy! And a Moonbeam! Oh, that's good. Because he's for Fusing Lady Mikage. That's a pretty good pull. If there was a legendary, that'd be even better. But Catacomb Counselor, Grush is free, so he's not great. But we've got 3 left, so we'll buy a few. It's yeah, they're quite expensive ancient shards. We'll buy 22. At least you get the silver to open them. Rub the shard, rub the shard. Oh, no epic to start. Oh, epic! Baroth the Blood-Soaked. I don't think he's very good, but I'm not sure, because I haven't checked his skills out. 1 epic again. Apparently Longsword Torux is alright, but other than that, oh, epic to start it off again. Warden, I think he's alright. Oh, Neldor Rhineblade, he's good. He's actually pretty good for Fire Knight, I think. One of his skills, attacks 3 times at random, or 4 times at random. But, yeah. So I'll buy a few more. Definitely hoping for a legendary. The best bit about a fusion is because of the 2x event, you usually end up getting more than 1 legendary. Rub the shard again. So you got the guaranteed fusion, right? If you complete the fusion, you get the fusion champion. And then usually you summon 1 or 2 legendaries along the way. Oh, epic. Oh, man. Legendary! Firo! Let's go! He's so good! Yes, I know so many people, all the content creators I watch, they all go, oh, Firo, let's go. I'm putting him on my 10x chance, or progressive chance. Oh, let's go. Sylvan watches as well. Defense. Oh, that's funny. He is Mr. Christmas Tree, except his decorations aren't the nicest. Takes 1 enemy, 80% chance of placing decreased speed. If the target is a boss, will ignore 20% of the target's resistance. Damage based on defense. Takes all enemies. Has a 75% chance of placing 50% decreased accuracy and a block buff, debuff for 2 turns. If the target is a boss, will ignore 20% of the target's resistance. That books down to 100% chance and 3 turn cooldown, and then there's a 50% increased resistance buff on allies for 3 turns, also places a perfect vow buff on allies except this champion for 2 turns, that's every 4 turns. So that's actually not that great. If an ally is under 2 or more buffs, increases their resistance by 50. If an ally is under 3 or more buffs, also increases their accuracy by 50. If an ally is under 4 or more buffs, also increases their damage dealt by 20%. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only one will activate. He's pretty good. That passive is definitely something, because he places his own buffs and then increases ally resistance in all battles by 60. Now that's nice, because it's unconditional, and 60 is pretty good. So at least we got it's funny, I was just talking about how you get multiple legendaries, and we get a legendary. So that's good. We'll clear up some space, and then we'll summon the rest. Just put him in Vault, I think. My friend's got quite a few people in his vault. Gee whiz. We'll just put, I don't know, some of the new epics. Sylvan Watcher's Spirit is good, because I don't think my friend has any Sylvan Watcher's legendaries. Lady of Erath, actually, I think. But that's it, so it's quite helpful. Always good to have another legendary, though. I'm not sure anyone would disagree, except for some people that already have 5 of each legendary. Apparently the Halloween fusions are usually will, so for Hell Hades released a video talking about how every single Halloween champion they release, they like release them, right, and they're alright, and then they buff them later. So hopefully this person's currently 4 stars on Hell Hades. Hopefully they'll get buffed to a really high thing. The only one they haven't buffed is Harvest Jack, who is he's alright for crowd control, but other than that, he's not very good. There we go, right next to Lady of Erath too. He's got, Hydra, yep, block buffs and, what was it, decreased defense, I think. Yeah, definitely very good for Hydra, so, yeah, and the buffs as well. Increased resistance is a really lovely buff to have on Hydra, especially the increased resistance because you're under buffs. Iron Twins as well, increased resistance again. And then under 2 or more buffs increases resistance by 50 as well, so lots and lots and lots of increased resistance, which is exactly what you want for Hydra and Iron Twins. Legendary! What? Mother Cybele! Yes! This is crazy! This is what my friend always gets the best pulls. I'm so jealous. Apothecary as well, a nice, really, really nice rare, like top tier. But next to Mother Cybele, does any rare really look good? Like 2 legendaries. I want pulls like this. Attacks all enemies. 25% chance of placing 30% decreased speed. Also fills this champion's turn meter by 15%. Places a revive on death buff and a 16% increased defense buff debuff. Buff on all hours for 2 turns. That's every 3 turns when fully booked. That is good. Except it takes 3 books to fully book it, which is expensive. Then we've got swaps HP with an ally. If this champion's HP equal to or higher than the target's, fills this champion's turn. I'm not reading all that out. It places increased speed, block damage, and continuous heal. That's all I'm going to read. And then it's also books down to 3 turns, which is actually, like, that seems similar to, I'm trying to think what her name is, Lady Annabelle, who swaps HP with an ally, and then places, like, revive on death on the ally with the lowest HP. So similar to that, in an essence. And then fully heals the ally with the lowest HP whenever this champion is killed. Heals all allies by 20% of their max HP and fills their turn meters by 15% whenever this champion is revived. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. I already knew she was good. And an AoE with decreased speed is also very, very nice. Just because, like, decreased speed is a very good debuff, and then, like, an A1 that places AoE decreased speed is good. Oh, this is crazy. If we get one more legendary, that'd be awesome, but we're probably not going to. A Gory, Knight Errant. This account's already got Gory maxed because of his freeze. No legendary, but we got 2 already, and they were both really good ones, so happy with that. We got 8 more shards. We've probably definitely gotten the rewards by now for the champion chase. Kind of want to pull the other shards just to see how many legendaries I'll get, but I won't. Oh, epic. Oh, Torture Helm is alright, because he's used for fusing Razin. I'm not sure if this account has fused Razin. But legendary! What? Oh, Jack Bonesaw, you're joking. Oh, that's a duplicate, and not a very good one at that. But 3 legendaries is in, what was it? 70 shards is kind of crazy. Yeah. Oh, almost, like, don't know whether I'd rather that or a mythic. But yeah, Jag Bonesaw's not great. Like, he does a few hits, like, his multiplier's alright, but he doesn't have any specialist skills. But that's pretty good. Like, that's a bit crazy. Like, I'm so glad my friend lets me pull on his account for videos. This is crazy. And I was just talking about getting a 3rd legendary too. Oh. Definitely gotten the final reward. Oh, Templars are nice, rare as well, in the champion chase. Oh, not the final reward, sorry, we've gotten the rare though, easily. Finishing off with a rare. Not that it really matters. So we'll just quickly give a few of them a test. We'll do the just do on normal, and we'll try the new legendaries. Where are they? There's Jag. I quickly leveled up Firol and Cybele a bit. Oh, increases ally speed in all battles by 24%. That's really good. That's almost as good as a Mythic's Aura. So, they're level 40, so this one might be a bit easy. I just want to see their skills. So we'll start with her A1. Oh, that's cool as. Then she boosts her turn meter for her A1. So she'll just solo. Okay. So we'll definitely need to do a higher stage. Hard. Let's pop in Gretal, who he also summoned by fragments, but didn't bother showing because she's probably like absolutely disgusting legendary. So we've got Jag, we've got attacks all enemies, so let's do that. Boom. So that's a terrible skill. Okay. And then we've got Gretal, who we can look at her skills when we're done. So what's this? Takes one enemy 2 times before attacking, transfers all debuffs from this champion, so we'll do that on this guy. Okay, that's terrible. This is his AoE, so they're all spirit, which actually makes this a bit harder. But yeah, oh, the legend is a spirit. So which one's this? This is revive on death and increased defense, so we won't do that because they're not going to die yet. Put this one though. And then what's this? Weaken and poison. That's all we need to know. Weaken's good because it increases damage dealt. So now Mother Cybele goes in and kills them. So Mother Cybele and Firol are the 2 good ones. So we'll quickly check out Gerda's skills. She is free. After playing like for 2 years, you get an absolutely horrible legendary, typical raid move, or Plarium move. This is her. She's got horns and a rake. So attacks one enemy, 60% chance of applying a debuff spread, taking one random debuff from the target and placing it on all enemies under weakened debuffs. Decreases the target's turn meter by 10% if they are not under any debuffs. Damage based on attack. So then we've got takes all enemies when fully booked, places weakened debuff for 2 turns. After attacking, places 2 5% poison debuffs on all enemies without weakened debuffs. These poison debuffs cannot be blocked or resisted, so that's absolutely terrible because it's 2 poisons if the weaken doesn't land. So then you've got 80% chance of removing 1 random buff from all enemies, then has an 80% chance of placing 2 5% poison debuffs on all enemies for 2 turns. So that's 100% chance. So then she, like, I guess if you don't place, like, if you get a resistance really, her accuracy really low. Oh no, because that doesn't work. Because then, the poisons, yeah. So I don't know, like, I'm really not sure. Whenever an enemy receives a debuff, their turn meter is decreased by 3%, so that's alright if she places lots of debuffs. Increases ally resistance in arena battles by 65, that's horrible. Because, like, no one's going to use her in arena. Apart from the weaken. So, oh wait, we didn't check out Jag's skills properly. Oh yeah, let's do here. So, he's got here we go, 6-star Jag. He doesn't hit very hard, but we've got, attacks one enemy, steals 10% of the target's turn meter, 20% chance of repeating the skill. Then we've got attacks one enemy 2 times. Before attacking, transfers all debuffs from this champion to the target. Damage from the first hit increases by 10% for each debuff transferred. Then applies a debuff spread effect, taking 2 random debuffs from the target and placing them on all enemies. Damage from the second hit increases by 5% for each debuff transferred, and each debuff applied through the debuff spread effect. So that's alright if he's got tons of debuffs. And then you've got attacks all enemies before attacking, removes all buffs from all enemies. Damage increases by 5% for each buff removed. Fills this champion's turn meter by 15% for each enemy killed by this skill. So that, I'd say that's good for Spider, but the remove buffs is not good for Spider because the Spiders don't place any buffs. So I guess that could be used for Nether Spider, but I'm really not sure. He's more of an arena nuker, except that he's completely power crept by people like Georgia, Trunda, and Thor. At the start of this champion's turn, places a 50% increased accuracy buff and a 30% increased crit damage buff on them for 1 turn. So basically he just gets increased accuracy and crit damage every time he gets a go. At the end of this champion's turn, places a 30% crit rate and debuff and a 25% decreased crit damage debuff on the enemy with the highest crit damage for 1 turn. Which just means, so that's not great because it's 1 turn, but it's alright. This guy, of course, deals a fair bit because of his stats are alright, but, like, he's not great. Yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Join, if you're new to Raid, join via my link in the description below. Share with your friends, and I'll see you next time.